This video is sponsored by Electronic Arts.
So what's going on, people? We're back on Command and Conquer Rivals. As you can see, we've got the Cyberwheel, a common vehicle, which is going to be released pretty much ASAP. As you can see, we've got it strong against infantry, not against vehicles, and not against aircraft. As you can see, it's got literally no chance of hitting any aircraft, but it does have at least some damage when it comes to other vehicles. Now, what's interesting about the Cyberwheel is it has 4 vehicles per squad instead of a usual 1. Now, it's pretty much the other version of what you've got for GDI, if you know what I'm talking about. So we've got that route. We're going to do a little bit of gameplay, see what we can do, of course. And as you can see, I'm on level 13 with it now. I can go all the way up to max if you'd like me to, just quickly, to showcase it. I think I should be able to do it. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to go down the route of it. You can see the health there. You can see the speed. You can see the damage per second. It is part of the war factory as the building, and the cost is it's 10 tiberium. It's not too bad at all when you think about it, and it's got a vision range of 3. So, okay, so as you can see, we've got our first matchup. It's going to be interesting to see what we can do. We're going to focus solely on the Cyberwheels for this video. We are playing against the bots. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find someone to play against today, so that's just it. But I mean, 10 tiberium, it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens here. I can see infantry there to start off with. I mean, for 10 tiberium, they're going to come in pretty quick as well. They are going to do a fair amount of damage. So let's see how it goes. They are up against lesser in terms of infantry, so I'm quite interested to see what we can do. I might even test how it's going to do in terms of building damage, just because I'm interested to find out what could go on there. But got a funny feeling that it's not going to go well. Obviously, as the damage is taken, it's become weaker, and as you lose one of the 4 and more of the 4, it's going to even get weaker from there. So do you know what? I'm going to go towards the building, see what it can actually do in terms of that. I really expect it to do little. If there's any aircraft coming in, we are in trouble, to say the least. I kind of want to go and see what it's going to do against a harvester as well, just out of interest. So let's see what we can do. We're going to keep a few there, and we are going to play solely Cyberwheels and nothing else. That is the main focus for this video. Big shout out to EA for, of course, allowing me to do this gameplay. It is pretty cool. And, of course, as I said at the start of the video, it is a sponsored piece of content. So, I can see what's going on here. The Cyberwheels aren't doing the best of job in terms of coverage. I mean, we are going to lose that first bit there because I'm just not focused on it. I'm interested to see what it's doing. Literally, there's no sign of pure destruction going on in terms of the Cyberwheels on the building, as you can see. And the harvester is taking barely any damage, which I'm quite interested by, to be honest with you. They are not really doing much in terms of destruction for the harvester. So, I mean, if you're going against infantry, yeah, this is a perfect unit. If you're going against vehicles, it's still going to do a reasonable amount, but you're going to need a couple of them in order to actually succeed in terms of it. But they're very quick. They're not very quick, but they're quick enough. Do you know what I mean? So you've got that situation where they're going to do a fair amount of coverage. And do you know what? Just so I don't lose this, I'm actually going to drop a few items in. That isn't Cyberwheel, because I don't want to look like some full-blown noob. I know that we are playing against bots, but the bots are actually trying to embarrass me. I'm happy to use a special ability as my main focus, but I'm going to leave everything else. I think we've got this one. I don't see it being a hassle. There you go. We've managed to get at least 1 point back. Now, to be fair to the Cyberwheels, they did a pretty good job of actually destroying the building. I mean, it wasn't fantastic. It's certainly not a powerful unit against buildings, but it was doing a reasonable amount. I mean, it's helped out, and that's the way I'm looking at it. Let's see if we can carry on. I'm actually going to literally sit there and see what we can do. Let's see if we can get a bit of coverage on that whilst it's taking down the building. Should be able to. And I think we're definitely going to need to try and get another Cyberwheel on to the platform there. There you go. We're going to get that done. I'm quite interested. I mean, they're really focusing on one lot here, which is quite funny. So I'm going to do that. Let's see if we can walk off this for a minute. Oh, actually, no, terrible idea. Terrible idea. If I do say so myself, wouldn't have been a good call. I thought about it, and then I thought, no, definitely not the best of ideas. So, first rules from the Cyberwheel, pretty interesting. It's a good unit, quick unit, very cheap unit as well, which is nice. Can be a good alternative to the typical infantry you drop right at the start if you're that type of player. But I don't know personally whether it's going to be a game-changing unit or whether it's going to be just that basic unit that you expect. I quite like it. It's a good unit to use, but it's just not a unit I'm mainly focused on. But let's go back into this game anyway. We've only got 2 to actually take hold of on this. So, I mean, it's going to be easy to hold, but it's also going to be easier to get your infantry and all that good stuff into the centre to get some dominance and control. So, I mean, straight away, I can see a bit of infantry going in there. Cyberwheels is going to make that short easiness. Yeah, simple as that. I mean, I wasn't going to struggle on that. Let's actually get it attacking the building again. I think that's one of the highlights. It would be so cool to try and get a building destroyed based off the Cyberwheels damage on it. I know it's not possible really in comparison, but at least we can test it out. I'm quite enjoying the idea behind it. It seems like he's dropping a lot of infantry. The bot hasn't really paid attention to what I'm going for. So if you're going to drop infantry, you know that my unit is literally perfection for infantry. So I'm happy to say that. But as you can see, it is doing a good job. I'm going to hop off for a little bit. Let them take control. There you go. I'm just going to let some damage be done. Going to move the Cyberwheels down a bit if I can. But they are getting blocked off, which is a bit of a pain. I feel like my Cyberwheels going to... Oh, it's going to survive, isn't it? No, it's not going to survive now. He's brought another one in. That was a bit of a close call there. Let's go back in. I just want to see if I can destroy a building based off of a Cyberwheel. I'm going to focus on these infantry here and see if I can get that coverage. You know what? They should be good. I believe in you. I believe in you. The Cyberwheel's coming for backup. It's very useful as a backup unit just to try and get that damage done. We're holding the main centre, which is good. And I don't need to worry about losing that at the moment because we're not really... We're boxing the units in, to be honest with you. That was the game plan there. Let's just focus on the... Let's just focus on the building because I think it'd be the most entertaining thing to witness. But at the moment, it's going quite funny. Come on. Let's see if we can take out literally half of the building based off of the Cyberwheels. And I think it's happened, yeah. We've literally taken out half of that building based off of the Cyberwheels. If we can get some more units to cover the Cyberwheels, there you go. Drop down that ability there. And we move it in for the infantry. I feel like I don't even need to worry. I would literally take, I would actually take the full damage if I was to step off of here like this. But as you can see, I'm going to go back in actually just for the fun of it. And I'm going to get back on top and hold it on my... Alright, I made a mistake. I actually mummed myself off too much there. I thought, no, it's fine. I thought I was going to get away with that. I thought generally I was going to be able to move it back in quick enough. I thought to myself, it's going to be a quick enough unit. It's going to be able to do that. I was wrong. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Because the Cyberwheels have officially destroyed a building by itself. Now, recommended, if you're playing against a real-life person, they're not going to be as silly as that. They're going to wipe out your Cyberwheels. It's simple as. But as a unit that you can actually do full-blown damage with, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to watch. It's a good unit. It's a quick unit. It's a fast unit. It's a cheap unit. And it is going to do what it says on the book. But as you can see, I'm going back in the replay because I'm just kind of interested by this. But it gets in there a lot quicker than the infantry, that's for sure. And the way I'm looking at it, it's just there for hassle. Because you destroy one, you have to destroy all of them. There's multiple. So there is that aspect. But you know what? That's all I've got to say on the Cyberwheel. I think it's a good unit, don't get me wrong. It is an interesting unit. Definitely very cool when you see it maxed out at level 15. And as you know, it's obviously going to get weaker as you're taking out more of them. But overall, happy with it. Decent health, decent damage per second, fast unit. It's exactly what you want. It's not like the top tiers. So you know it's just going to be cheap and easy to get for GDI and NOD, which is obviously they've got the counterparts for each side. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, hit the notification button, that way you're never going to miss one of my uploads. And hopefully I'll bring some more content dedicated to new units very, very soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.